Sooner or later, we begin to understand that love is more than verses on Valentine's and romance in the movies. We begin to know that love is here and now, real and true, the most important thing in our lives. For love is the creator of our favorite memories and the foundation of our fondest dreams. Love is a promise that is always kept, a fortune that can never be spent, a seed that can flourish in even the most unlikely of places. And this radiance that never fades, this mysterious and magical joy, is the greatest treasure of all, one known only by those who love. Thank you, everyone, for being here with us today for this wonderful occasion. For this bride and groom, your very presence here as family and honored guests not only heightens the beauty of this moment for them, but it also completes it. Please be seated. Who presents this bride to be married to this man?
I do.
And you're going to give her a kiss, right? Go right ahead. Go forward, shake hands with him. Marriage is a big step, a covenant, and a promise to always be faithful, kind, and supportive, no matter the situation. It can only work if both partners promise to always protect one another, always listen, and always love each other in an unconditional manner. It's important that Chris and Daniela always share with each other and listen openly without fear, trusting that together they will find the right path when they are unsure of the way. It is to this state that you wish to enter. Chris and Daniela, life is given to us each as individuals, and yet we must learn to live together. Love is given to us by our family or our friends. We learn to love by being loved. Learning to love and living together is one of the greatest challenges of life and is the shared goal of your married life. Now, these are your vows of intent. And Chris, will you have this woman to be your wife? When will you pledge your faithfulness to her in all love and honor, in all duty and service, in all faith and tenderness, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Did everyone hear that? No. Okay, say it again.
I do.
There you go. Do you, Daniela, take Chris as your husband, joining with him today in spirit, offering your friendship and loving care? Do you promise to honor his growth and freedom as well as your own, to cherish and respect him, to love and embrace him in times of challenge as well as times of joy?
I do.
Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most human of relationships. It is the joyous union of two people whose friendship and mutual understanding have flowered into romance. Today, Chris and Daniela proclaim their love and commitment to the world, and we gather here with and for them and the new life they now undertake together. The joy we feel now is a solemn joy because the act of marriage has many consequences, both social and personal. Marriage requires love, a word we often use with vagueness and sentimentality. We may assume that love is some rare and mystical event, when in fact it is our natural state of being. So what do we mean by love? When we love, we see things other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities that make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty. And to be loved is to be seen and known as we are known to no other. One who loves us gives us a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, but a piece that only they could give us. We who love can look at each other's life and say, I touched his life, or I touched her life. Just as an artist might say, I touched this canvas. Those brushstrokes in the corner of this magnificent mural, those are mine. I was part of this life, and it is a part of me. Marriage is to belong to each other through a unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving one tapestry together. Now, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. These are your marriage vows, and I'm going to ask you to look into the eyes of the one you love, and you're going to repeat after me first. Today, Daniela, I join my life to yours.
I join my life to yours.
Not merely as your husband.
Not merely as your husband.
But as your friend.
But as your friend.
Your lover.
Your lover.
And your confidant.
And your confidant.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
The rock on which you rest.
The rock on which you rest.
The companion of your life.
The companion of your life.
With you.
With you.
I will walk my path.
I will walk my path.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
This commitment
is made in love. Is made in love.
Kept in faith.
Kept in faith.
Lived in hope.
Lived in hope.
And made eternally new.
And made eternally new.
And now you're going to repeat after me. Today, Chris. I join my life to yours.
I join my life to yours.
Not merely as your wife.
Not merely as your wife.
But as your friend.
But as your friend.
Your lover.
Your lover.
And your confidant.
And your confidant.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
Let me be the shoulder you lean on.
The rock on which you rest.
The rock on which you rest.
The companion of your life.
The companion of your life.
With you.
With you.
I will walk my path.
I will walk my path.
From this day forward.
From this day forward.
This commitment. Is made in love.
Is made in love.
Kept in faith.
Kept in faith.
Lived in hope.
Lived in hope.
And made eternally new.
And made eternally new.
The secret of love and marriage is the emergence of the larger self. It is the finding of one's life by losing it, such as the privilege of husband and wife to be each himself, herself, and yet another, to face the world strong with the courage of two. To make this relationship work, therefore, takes more than just love. It takes trust. Trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for one another. It takes dedication. Dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow even when it is difficult to do so. And it takes faith. Faith to go forward together without knowing what the future holds for you. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not as easy to come by. They are not a destination, but rather a journey. Now, this bride and groom have written some special words to each other, and I'm going to read them right before each of their ring vows. So if you're not already crying, get your tissues out now. Okay? So, may I have the... Well, I have the rings. Somebody gave me the rings already. One moment, please. Forgot I had them in there. There they are. Wedding rings are made of precious metals and gems to represent the precious love between two people and seem a perfect circle, having no beginning and no end. But we all know that these rings do have a beginning. Rock is pulled from the earth. Metal is liquefied in a furnace at 1,000 degrees. Hot metal is poured into a mold, cooled, and then painstakingly polished. Something beautiful is made from raw elements. Love is like that. It comes from humble beginnings. made by imperfect beings. It's the process of making something beautiful where once there was nothing at all. Now, this is Chris's reading to you. Since the moment I met you, I knew you were special. I could not help but speak to you. You give me a sense of security and happiness that I've never felt before, Daniela. I can't help but fall more and more in love with you every day. You inspire me to be the best version of myself. And now that you are in my life, I couldn't imagine a life without you. We have been together for 6 years, and I know that we will have many, many more years together. You are the most important thing in my life. I love you now and forever. Boy, yours better be very good. Chris, would you please place your rings on her finger? And you're going to repeat after me. I hope you can grab them. Go right ahead. Whenever you're ready, on her left ring finger. Oh my goodness. I give you this ring.
I give you this ring.
Wear it with love and joy.
Wear it with love and joy.
As this ring has no end.
As this ring has no end.
Neither shall my love for you.
Neither shall my love for you.
I choose you.
I choose you.
After I put these rings on your finger.
After I put these rings on your finger and make it.
To be my wife.
To be my wife.
This day.
This day.
And every day.
And every day.
Go ahead and put the rings on her finger now. That was perfect. Now, this is her reading to you. I love your energy, humor, and kind heart. You are so compassionate and attentive. I know you will be a wonderful, wonderful father someday. I love our commitment and communications and how open and honest we can be with each other. Any day spent with you is the best day of my life. I love how we eat almost every meal together, especially our favorites, sushi and pizza. I love our love story. You found me when I was not looking and accepted me for who I am, flaws and all. I love you so much. Now you're going to place your ring, I hope a lot easier than he did, on his finger, and you're going to repeat after me. I offer this ring.
I offer this ring.
As a symbol of my enduring love.
Of my enduring love.
I ask that you wear it.
I ask that you wear it.
So that all may know.
So that all may know.
Are touched by my love.
That you are touched by my love.
The letters that they have, they're going to place into the box, along with a wonderful bottle of wine. And then they're going to close the box. And on their anniversary, they're going to open the box, read the letters, and drink some wine. And then they will place another letter in the box. And they'll do that every year. So over the years, they'll have a wonderful tradition of how their love is growing and developing. And that's an amazing thing. And what a heritage. But I would ask you, though, that if you ever have any issues in your marriage, before you make any irrational decisions, that you open the box, read the letters, and drink some wine. And then, if that doesn't do as much as you want, continue to drink wine, and you should be fine. So, please come back in front of me. Chris and Daniela, may your home be a haven of peace, and your relationship be one of truth and understanding. May you enjoy length of days, fulfillment of hopes, and peace and contentment of mind as you day by day live and fulfill the terms of this covenant you have made with one another today. When evening falls there you will both be. You'll take each other's hands and turn together to look at the road you have traveled to reach this, the hour of your destiny. It stretches behind you, even as the future lies ahead. A long and winding road whose every turn means discovery. Old hopes, new laughter, shared tears. Your adventure has just begun. As you, Chris and Daniela, have pledged your vows, have consented to wed each other, and have consecrated this celebration with the giving and receiving of your beautiful wedding rings by the virtue of the authority vested in them, under the laws of our gorgeous state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You are married, sir, and you may kiss your beautiful bride. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise as I take great pleasure in introducing to you for the very first time as husband and wife, Mr. and Mrs. Doran.
If you guys could just stand in one spot, it's kind of better for the video if you guys stand in one spot. Okay, go ahead.